And I was just told that there is a sudden vacancy in the freshman class. I told them that we wanted him.
I'm sorry.
Son, if you pass this up, then you're a bigger fool than I thought you were.
Well, now how big is that, I wonder, Dad?
Ted, look, you should listen to your dad. How many people get a chance like this?
Right, Lakin. Especially a second
Lakin,
chance.
I don't want you interfering in this, okay?
I think you would do good to listen to her.
Dad, when will everybody get it through their heads that it is my decision? Now, I've heard your advice, but I'm going to make up my own mind.
I know this isn't any of my business, but, well, why shouldn't Ted be able to decide what he's going to do with the next 40 years of his life? I mean, it's his life, right?
Well, it's nice to have someone on my side for a change. Thank you, Christy.
Young lady, this is a family affair and doesn't concern you. Stay out of it.
Dad, don't talk to her that way. I mean, she has a right to an opinion.
And an obligation to keep it to herself. And don't correct me on how to talk to people.
Cece, Ted, let's not make this a battle of the wills. We do not have to make a decision right now. We can sleep on it.
It has to be decided right away. They're not going to keep that opening for him while he gets his head together.
Well, I know what I want to do, Dad. And I don't want to go to Harvard.
What's wrong with USB? They got a great campus.
That's enough, young lady. I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butt in. I gotta keep my mouth shut. Hang in there, babe.
What did she say?
Nothing. Nothing important.
Ted, I want you to understand something. Your refusal means that you're going to have to make your own way through college alone.
You're talking money, aren't you?
Yes. You're not going to get a dime from me. You'll have to work your way through college. A lot of kids have done it. Now you've just joined them.
All right. Now, Cece, you don't really mean that. You're just saying that because you're upset about me. You're upset about Kelly.
Oh, I'm suddenly don't have to worry about Ted then, do I? Because he's on his own.
Well, I'm glad.
First Mason turned against me. And now you. But you're the biggest disappointment of all. Because I thought you would make up for what your mother and I lost with Channing.
You wanted me to make up for when you killed Channing, Dad.
God.
Stop that.
No, you
Ted.
wanted me to behave like Channing so I could just kind of ease your conscience,
Ted,
man.
that's a terrible thing to say. Don't.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I'm just so sick and tired of hearing about Channing.
That's
all
the most
time.
vicious thing a son could say to his parents.
Yeah, I know.
And you don't want to be our son, do you?
Well, do I have a choice?
Ted, can you take me home, please?
Good idea. You took my father's side, Lakin.
No, Ted, you belong at Harvard.
No, I don't.
Okay, fine. If being stubborn makes you happy, then do it, Ted.
Lakin, there is a slight difference between being stubborn and letting someone run you over with a steamroller, which is all my dad ever does.
Look, you're angry at him and you're taking it out on me. I'll walk home by myself, if that's okay.
All right, that's the way you want it. Go ahead.
You would think that I was trying to send him to the University of Siberia. He just doesn't understand what he's turning down.
I know, Cece, but you absolutely cannot turn your back on him.
Well, I don't want to talk about this anymore. You know, you've always coddled Ted too much. Now you're seeing the results of it. And I've had too much upheaval for one night.
I know you have. And I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going down to the guest house now.
All right. And as far as your situation goes, I'll get somebody on it tomorrow and we'll see what can be done.
Cece, you're getting yourself so upset. I don't think I've ever quite seen you like this. It's not good for you. I want you to promise me you're going to get some sleep tonight.
All right. I promise. Good night.